Hot damn, folks. Derek's back in the cooler with another episode of Vic's Cooler Chicken. And what we're doing today is butcher paper versus aluminum foil. Which one does the best? Which one gives you the best crust? Which one leaves most of the seasoning on there? Which one gives you the most tender, flavorful piece of meat there is out there? And what we're gonna roll on there? Oh yeah, you know it. Baby back ribs coming at you. Baby back ribs in the cooler on Vic's Cooler Chicken. You know how we do it. First thing we do in the cooler, we gotta wash the meat. We gotta wash the meat. Yeah, first thing you gotta do, and not with a scrub brush. You don't need to scrub it. You don't need no dishwasher. You don't need no brush. We're gonna get on in here, cut that paper open. Make sure you got your gloves on. Don't splatter everywhere like that. Pull that old nice old, look how pretty that rascal is. Ooh, look how she is. She already ready. Eat it just like this. I don't even need to trim anything. Look how pretty this thing is. I ain't even got to shape it or anything. You know, usually you got to shape it or anything. But when I say wash your meat, you know, get a little extra blood off of there. All that good stuff. You know what? Once you wash your meat, you really don't need a binder. That water is your binder. Oh, come on in there. Get that knife in there. Ooh, that knife sharp. Get in there. You ain't got to swing blood everywhere. Pull it out of there nice and simple. Rinse all the extra blood off of there. Get that blood out of there. That's another one. Look at that. Look at that fat line in there. Nice cool water. Rinse that meat off. Rub it like that. Rub it. There you go. There you have it, folks. Vic just showed you how to wash that meat inside the cooler. Then take that, rinse that blood out of there. Even though you're gonna throw it away, ain't no need to have your trash can super stinky. Get some of that blood and all that bacteria out of there. And then once you finish, at the end of the day, you finish cooking, you know what I'm talking about? Then you clean your sink. Clean your sink out, wash it, sanitize it, so nobody gets sick. Usually, look at those ribs, man. You don't even do no cutting on there. You don't need to trim nothing. It's laying pretty flat. I probably could get that piece off, but I'm gonna leave it. See that? It's laying. I bought 2 great ribs right there. 2 great ones. And of course, you know what it is. You know what it is. Fiesta pork rub. After you wash your meat, then you got to make sure you rub your meat. A little seasoning on there. Pork rub seasoning coming at you with Fiesta. So listen, let's talk about it. So I already got the pit. I've showed you guys how to start that Traeger a couple of times already, so I don't think I need to show you on this go around. But let's talk about these ribs, right? I'm gonna put them in here at 280. We don't plan on eating these today. I got some other stuff for us to eat since I started so late in the evening. But I know my fans out here want to see a video, so I gotta keep sure I give you guys great content so you keep coming back and you tell your friends about me. Hey, this guy over here in Spring, Texas is doing great work, showing us how to go up high with that seasoning and hit it on that meat. Look at the sprinkle on there. Get it. Get it. Oh, whoa. Come on, get it. Yeah. I know what y'all thinking. Where's the pepper? Oh, it's coming, Texas. It's coming. It's coming, Texas. Come on. What I forget you guys are your pepper soap. I am from North Carolina, born and raised. Moved to Texas. Texas-based barbecue is pepper. Brisket, ribs, they got a heavy presence of pepper. Not overpowering pepper, but I mean, some barbecue places, that's all you taste is pepper. But it is the staple in Texas, pepper. But I'm using a fine pepper, not a large coarse pepper. So my hint of pepper is going to be slight. You'll know it's there. It's just not going to hit you like Texas barbecue does. I mean, it is, like I said, heavy in pepper. And a lot of you guys cut that membrane off. That membrane don't bother me. Excuse me. That membrane don't bother me. I just going to get on top of it and let it ride. If y'all cut the membrane off, great. I don't. To me, I think it helps keep the moisture in there. And I could be totally wrong. I could have just made that up. But I ain't never had a tough rib. And I ain't never cut that membrane off. So call it as you will. Either I have just learned the success of not cooking a tough rib, or that membrane is holding a little moisture in there like I've been telling y'all. All right. Rib is almost covered. So I usually don't wrap my ribs until the end, like especially when I'm doing maple or brown sugar, my brown sugar ribs. That's when I usually wrap them the last 30 to 40 minutes. I usually let them roll out there without any wrap for, most of the cook. And then once I put that brown sugar on there and that apple juice, that's when I tend to wrap it. But this time I'm gonna do it a little bit different. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it the same because we gotta figure out which one of these paper, which is better, butcher paper or is it Reynolds wrap? Oh, I shouldn't say Reynolds wrap. Aluminum foil. So there you are, rubbed. That rib is rubbed, dubbed, ready for the tub. You know what I'm talking about? Look at that. Whoo, man. What y'all talking about? That season on that rib. See how they laying flat, beautiful? My homeboy always said, hey, man, why you always cooking? Why you always showing your meat? People want to know how I do it, man. People want to know how I make that meat dance, okay? They want to know how I make that meat dance. So I'm just patting it down a little bit, make sure that seasoning is in there. I'm gonna check this smoker, make sure I'm almost up to temp so I can put these on. I'm gonna knock some of this extra stuff that I left on there from the other day, which ain't much. You guys ever notice when I open that Traeger, it sounds like an airplane engine. That's something got some power. It got some power, and it's putting out a lot of heat. All right, folks. I'm gonna put these on, and then I'm gonna do a little speed time lapse. I'm gonna show y'all later on how I made the fried rice when I get closer there for the cook to be done. That fried rice is gonna have bacon, which I usually will put the bacon on the Traeger. This time I'm gonna put the bacon in the oven. Bacon in the oven, fry my eggs, no green onion, little rice, egg, soy sauce, fried rice seasoning, and then I'm gonna let it ride. Hey, be back in a jiffy. Let y'all get one more peek before they hit that smoke. Ooh, yeah. Side note, folks, when I put my ribs on the Traeger or any pit starting out, it's always bones down. Most of the cook, I'm gonna say 97% of the cook, they're gonna stay right there. Bone down. Get back up their temperature. They're gonna be bones down. That meat is gonna be so good. Like I said, you're gonna slap your great grandmama's mama. Y'all don't slap nobody's mama. See you in a couple hours. Folks, let me ask you another question. How many people out there not only wash their meat, how many people out there wash their rice? Do you wash your rice? Do you wash your rice? You have to wash your rice. The reason why I asked you, do you wash your rice? Is because when you wash it, see how clear that water is until you wash it? Then it's super cloudy, you may see some black specks in there, or you may see a bug or two in there. Man, you gotta wash your rice. See how cloudy that water is? Wash some of the starch out that rice or whatever it is. I'm gonna show you what happens when you finish washing your rice. Folks, a couple minutes. See what that? Clear water. Wash your rice, man. That water went from dirty to clear. Wash your rice. Sprinkle a little salt in there. Let it sit 30 minutes for best results. So it says, put it in the rice cooker, let it roll. Man, wash your meat when you in the cooler and wash your rice. If you respond to this that you don't wash your rice, I ain't coming to your house to eat no more. Be back. We're about an hour and some change in. We're gonna take a little peep out here, see what we looking like. A little peep out here, see what we looking like. Bones ain't showing themselves yet. I may spritz it a little bit. I usually don't spritz them. Usually let them stay like that, but we'll check it out in about another 30, 40 minutes, see if I need to spritz it. All right, folks, we're back inside the cooler, and you can see I got my butcher paper, brown sugar, butter pellets. I see you guys use that squeezed butter, man, but that squeezed butter is almost plastic, just FYI. I use real butter. Make my ribs real good when you use real butter. That squeezed butter, I mean, you can use it, but in my opinion, it's fake for the birds. Parquet my eyeball. Be back. All right, folks. Let me go pull these ribs off. Get them in this paper, in this aluminum foil. Rib number 2. It's on its way. It's on its way to the transition. Now, present. He's giving the apple juice out of there. Yeah. My favorite apple juice in the world, Martinelli. You hear that pour in there? Give it a little extra sweetness. I know what you're thinking. Oh, Derek, you didn't put any brown sugar on the top. I will. Just one transition. So everything is folded on the top. So when I pull this off, I can hit it with the brown sugar again, apple juice again, maybe a little more seasoning again, and we'll just keep it moving like that. And here is the second rib. Don't bleed through my paper. Never tried apple juice on the butcher paper, but there's always a first time for everything. Like a Christmas present. Okay, folks, going back on there, butter, brown sugar, apple juice. Good peoples, you got the eggs for the fried rice. You've got the cool off rice for the fried rice. You've got the charred bacon for the fried rice. I'm about to put it all together for you. All right, people, let's go here and get these ribs and aluminum foil them again and brown sugar them and butter them. This will be the last time. I got my heated gloves on to make it easy for myself. I love it when they fall apart on themselves. Just feel like a soft old blob. If you ask me, I'm gonna have to say that the baby back rib may be my favorite, and at the same time may be the easiest one to cook out of the bunch. Whew. So here's that first one. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's the aluminum foil. Now let's look at that butcher paper. Oh, wow. That butcher paper one, at first glance, looks like it had a little bit more bark on it. Now we're going to butter the tops. Butter. Boom. Butter. Boom. Butter. Oh. Boom. Last but not least, butter. All right, now butcher paper butter. So listen, folks, it's getting close to winding down time on these ribs. They've been in there about 4 or 5 hours. You know, I don't cook the time. I just cook it when they're done. So I didn't run a timer. And like I said, where I'm from, We cook to when it's done, not to time. Butter. 2 more butters. Butter. And butter. Some more brown sugar. Brown sugar in there. Get on in there, brown sugar. Brown sugar need a bigger hole. All right, brown sugar on that one. I'm gonna light brown sugar this one because everybody don't like when it's super sweet. All right. As you can see so far, I can tell by using this butcher paper that the butcher paper is giving me a darker color, a little bit more bark. That's what I'm seeing. And the aluminum foil is kind of acting like another part of a convection oven, I guess, because it traps all the moisture inside. Whereas the butcher paper is kind of seeping moisture through the paper, allowing it to get out, allowing the rib to dry and breathe a little bit. That's what I'm seeing on this color. So let's drop it back in there for the last run. Butter. Okay, that's that. Aluminum foil. That's that. And I'm gonna let these run a little bit longer. But I don't know what time, because what I told you. I don't cook the time. I cook to when it's done. To my liking. Back on the pit, 272 degrees. Positions, I'm gonna put the aluminum foil towards the back. Lay that flat. The butcher paper in the middle towards the front. Together. Come on, butcher paper, hold together. All right, aluminum foil, you hold that butcher paper down. And that's it, folks. We'll wait a little bit longer and see who comes out the best. Is the winner butcher paper or is the winner aluminum foil? Right now, butcher paper visually is looking better than the aluminum foil, but we shall see. Oh God. And there go, this is the rib that came in the butcher paper. Oh, y'all want to see something? Let me see. They say, you know, they don't want it to where, look, see how I'm going like that? Oh, could have been a butter knife. Could have been a butter knife, y'all. Could have been a butter knife. Try not to get that bone. That's a bone. Look at that. They say they don't like it when they fall off the bone like that. They say, oh, you know, it's over. It's overcooked. Hey, if you don't need no teeth to eat it, when the bone come out clean like that, that's good barbecue. And you know what? Derek, Vince Cooler Chicken. It's what I do. Oh yeah. Fried rice, bacon, egg, fried rice. Ribs, fried rice. These are my brown sugar ribs, apple juice. Put your order in. Go to Vic's Cooler Chicken, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you soon.